So I was gonna stay at your crib until you told me, because you opening for comedian Adam Ferreira, right?
Yeah, but we're going to be in
Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And so I thought I was going to stay at your place, which you said would have been fine, mi casa, su casa, but I didn't know you weren't going to be there. And
I didn't realize that was the dates, too, when we talked about it.
Right.
Okay.
So I was like, boom, and we had already discussed it, and I said, Andy, can I shack up at your spot? He was like, of course, brother. And I was like, word. But then you told me you were doing the dates, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. So where are you going to be? And you're going to be in Atlantic City, which means I would be staying at your place, and your girl would be there. And it would just be me and her.
Yeah.
And I can't do that, brother. I can't do that.
I know you said you couldn't do it. I was completely okay with you doing that.
Now, this is where it gets racial. That's that weird white shit to me, man. And to prove I wasn't bugging, I said, let me ask my lady if I'm bugging. And I didn't even say weird white shit. She even said, that's white people weird. That's white people shit. And I'm just like, yo, listen, man. And if there are any black people, dudes that disagree with me or think I'm wrong, please let a nigga know. But I feel like, yo, I just think it's inappropriate for me to be at your crib when the man in the house is not there. And not like, if you ask to stay in my crib with my girl there, see, and this is the thing, though. I don't know. This is where it gets funky. I wouldn't mind because, nigga, you a white Jewish dude with a ZZ Top beard. You do nothing for her. There's no threat. You might as well be a homo, nigga. It's weird me thinking like this, and maybe I'm showing some insecurity.
Okay.
But
that being said,
and it's not like I don't like her.
No, I know, and she likes you. But she said the same thing. She goes, he's really going to stay here if you're not here, and it's going to be so awkward. She didn't say no. She didn't say it. She just goes, it's going to be awkward.
Right.
Because all that was going to happen is you were going to get in the living room. It's a one-bedroom, so you were going to get the living room. I ordered a
air mattress.
A queen-size air mattress.
Which I'll stab an air mattress if I see one of them after I was locked out of my house and sleep at my brother's house for damn near 4 months on that bitch. But go ahead. And if I have to boo-boo, I can't really do damage. Like
but I was going to tell you, you go downstairs, and then, because what I do, since we're together, but you don't always want to, you might have some plans for the evening. You don't want to fuck it up by, just destroying the house.
Right.
There's the gym's downstairs, and there's separate men's and women's bathrooms.
So you go down there.
I go down there.
Right. You do that in your house with your girl?
If I want to have a nice night and I want to keep it sexy.
How long you been together?
11 years.
Oh, brother, you should be able to shit in the bed.
You can do that, but if you want, and Aries is a funny comic. On stage, one of the best to ever done it. Off stage, you're great. You're very gracious to your fans to take pictures, whatever.
Right.
But if someone wants to have a conversation with you outside of when, like, normal conversation time for you,
I got terror face. Fuck off.
My mom had an affair with my dad's brother, my stepfather's brother.
He was.
Now, listen,
I'm not your mother,
dude. I mean, at that moment, you could call my. She was.
She was a whore.
There was nothing I can say about it.
Right. Whore.
So
having friends of the opposite sex, I just unless the motherfuckers they have to be hideous, unfuckable.
But that doesn't make a difference. Even
it does.
No, it does. But
it does
because in a relationship, and this is what I'm.
If my girl was friends with a dude that looked like a cross between
Spike Lee,
Shabba Ranks, Trinidad James in the face, but with the body weight of Butterbean. Have at it. Ever see the show on NBC, Bring the Funny?
I've seen it once.
Kenan Thompson.
I've seen it once.
Okay. So they have comedians and sketch groups and shit compete against each other. And I almost broke my fucking phone, man. Like, and this is the kind of shit, and I'm going to be honest, I sent out the Instagram post, and the next day I deleted it, because this is the kind of shit that I do that can haunt me, and that comes back to haunt me and bites me in the ass. And my conscience, like, if it's the old devil on one shoulder, angel on the other, the devil is going, and the devil ain't wrong. The devil is right. He's going, man, that's bullshit. Do it, say it, post it. It's horse shit. But the angel is going, you already got an image that's perceived a certain way. Do you have to do that? Don't do that. But it pissed me off. Fucking pissed me off. So the judges on this show, Jeff Foxworthy,
Yep.
Kenan Thompson,
Yep.
and John Legend's wife. Why the fuck is John Legend's wife a goddamn judge on a comedy show judging comedians and sketch? Why the fuck is John Legend's wife judging comics?
She's judging it on talent.
Kiss my dick.
I know, I'm only saying it is because she's on the show. People like her. I saw some of the people that posted on your post when you put it out, but she's judging.
And some of them said, "Oh, it's the beauty factor. It's she's hot to look at," which again in TV world that brings viewers because you get to stare at a nice piece of ass. Like that to me is what pisses me off because now it ain't about the integrity of the work. Which sometimes makes white people uncomfortable when I talk about black people stressing cops, and I go, "Cops out here killing niggas like we deers." I'm surprised they ain't holding us up by our ears and shit. Some places you could feel white folks squirm. Even black people go, "Ooh, phenomenal musician, an icon, Elton John, a historic band, Bohemian Rhapsody." But again, a good movie is a good movie. And you can get past that when you lose your stupidity, insecurity, whatever the fuck it is. And I like the fucking movie. But I gotta say, and this is where it gets weird. It gets finicky. The sex scenes. The one scene when fucking Elton John meets the guy who would be his manager. And they were in a heated, passionate exchange. And these niggas is racing to see who gonna fuck who first. They in the bed and they taking their clothes off with emergency. Okay, I expected a little bit of that. But the scene where, god damn it, dude ends up in between this nigga's legs in the missionary position with his heels locked on his ass cheeks. I'm not lying to you. I was on a plane and I just went, "Oh, Jesus. Oh, God." and, but God damn it, that's hard to stomach, nigga. Like, because what occurred to me was this nigga is in missionary position in between this nigga's legs, which means his dick is in his ass. And they fucking missionary with the dick in the ass. Same way a man would have his dick in the pussy. But what brought it home was the fact that this nigga's feet was locked around his waist. And my natural inclination isn't to go, "Aw, love." Yeah, they're human beings. They deserve love. They should be loved. I get it. They're human. It's fucking love, baby. Everybody should have it. But Jesus Christ, man. That was in my head, nigga. I was eating pudding at the time.
Did you stop eating pudding?
I don't know what to do. If I swallow it, I'm ugh. If I spit it out, it's ugh. That pudding in my mouth, nigga. When I be on my PlayStation and I'm talking to a nigga from the South, and I say some of the shit I say, he'll make fun of me. Like, "Yo, son, yeah, son, what up, fam? Yo, dead ass, yo." Now, to me, I'm like, how you making fun of me, motherfucker? That's New York, nigga. You could understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm also making fun of him with, "I shout, I what a year, I wait, body. This shit, the way they talk sounds insane to me. Right now, where they at right now? But to them, that's fucking normal.
But
right. My accent sounds just as crazy to them as theirs sounds to me. They wanted this nigga to fail, and they gave him shit for wearing a tan suit. The fuck you think they would have done to him had he fucking grabbed women by the pussy and behaved like Trump? Because that's one of the racial things that they say about black men. My dick. That's all you guys talk about, my dick. If he was walking around acting like a loose nigga who's trying to fuck everything that moves, look how these niggas act. All they got on their mind is pussy, my dick. So come on, man. Stop it. Wait a minute. Creed's, as a kid, his real mom was the side piece.
Yeah.
And Felicia was playing his wife that watched Rocky Apollo die.
Right.
I fucked that up.
So she finds out about the kid. Oh. She tracks him down through the foster homes, and she brings him.
That's a good bitch. Damn. I don't make hoes like that no more. And this is one of those things where, like, look, if we're being honest, yes, it's wrong to make fun of people with ailments. But there are times, yo, when I will buy what I normally buy, fucking little thing of vodka, some sugar-free diet 7-Up, and a pack of smokes. And he will go, and my patience level, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but my patience level, where I got to ask this motherfucker 4 times, how much? Nigga? 21. And I'd start getting angry. Like, motherfucker, write it down. Flash me a number. Like, what? Listen, I know people got to work, man. They got to eat. They got to survive. But you can't have jobs where you got to talk to people.
It doesn't say it on the screen, on the register?
It might, but I don't be thinking to look. This nigga's talking to me, man. I'm trying to pay attention to you.
You have to go.
I wish you guys could have been with us last week in Houston. There was a lady sitting up front with her husband. And this motherfucker's eyes was east versus west. One was looking towards the east and the other towards the west. And I just thought, he had fucked up eyes. But at one point, his wife goes, oh, he's legally blind. But you got to understand something about his wife. This bitch was chatty and annoying. Every time she opened her mouth, it sounded like a fax machine gone bad. And at one point, I said, sweetie, I bet your husband wishes he could have his eyesight in exchange for his hearing.
I loved it. Did he laugh? Did he laugh? The phone?
Yeah, when Creed asked him to jot down some training stuff he could do, and Rocky takes the time to write all that shit down on paper, and then Creed takes a picture of it, and then Rocky goes, hey, don't you want this? Nah, it's up in the cloud. Slow takes a beat, and then looks up at the cloud. That was great.
When she's in the bathroom, how she's drying her hair because she has the dreads, the braids and the dreads.
No, yeah, I saw it, but
she's wiping down her
each dread.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not a white person thing. So I noticed that right away because that's that was different to me. Cause,
so you say it's a black person thing.
Yeah, but I like how they kept it. I was like, oh, that's just a little detail in there.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't going to register with you.
It didn't at all
because it's your normal.
Who's normal?
It would be if it's more of a black thing. You've probably seen that more in your life than I've seen that.
But nah, nigga, I've never seen that.
Like, you never went out with a chick with dreads?
No.
Or braids?
I fucked chick with braids.
Yeah.
Dreads, but I never stuck around to see what they do in the bathroom.
You never took a shower with them and then afterwards they dread their hair?
No.
No?
No.
So you would never be with a chick that had stumps and dreads?
No, I'm not against dreads.
Okay.
Braids, no. Dreads, I don't know. Because I hear that people with dreads, man, like their heads stink. They're not able to properly
wash that all the way through.
Shit, all the way through.
Yeah.
Hell, I can feel all the Jamaicans. Brother, you don't know what you're talking about.
White dreads are that way because they wash them. They have to wash them all the way out, and the dreads come out.
Right.
So
white dreads stink.
Yeah.
Dude, joke about. I didn't like Colin's accent. Something about English fighters, dude. Like, I would hate to get beat by an English fighter. Like, because boxing is associated with being a gladiator, macho, tough guy sport. That's why I was like, it was so crazy. Like, when Mike Tyson was whipping niggas' asses, everybody was getting beat by a guy that talk with a lisp and talk light. It was like all this power is in this small firecracker. Prior to that, and this was Mike after prison. So Mike wasn't as good. He was a shell of himself, but he still had the power. And at one point, the commentator, the irony was great. The timing was great. The commentator kept talking about, up to that point, Mike's not the same fighter. He's just not the guy he used to be. Blah, 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 blah. One punch. Mike hit this motherfucker and a noise came out of Frank Bruno that sounded like you were popping a bottle of champagne. It literally went. YouTube, Mike Tyson, Francois Botha, and listen to the noise that comes out of this nigga's body when Mike catches him flush on the face. And that nigga's done. And Mike helped picks him up. Yeah, Mike was. It reminded me of an Eddie Murphy joke back in the 80s. Eddie was like, this Mike Tyson nigga was so crazy. Mike would beat you up and then kiss you after the fight. Like, you ain't gonna kiss me. I ain't no bitch, motherfucker. And Mike would do that. Mike would knock niggas out, and when he pick them up, give him a little kiss. Oh, goodness.
You get knocked out by that guy with that voice, and then you get a peck on the cheek afterwards?
Yeah, nigga.
Dude, that's the worst.
It could be worse. It could be worse. Worse niggas getting knocked out and waking up without your trunks on.
I guess, yeah, Mike could have done anything he wanted to at that point.
Yeah. I'll try really hard for this fight. Me and my manager will put a lot of work in the gym. A lot of work. He's a great champion. But I fought really, really hard for this one. Did a lot of calisthenics. And I really fought the fight. And he's a better champion. Like, oh, God, give me the Russian nigga. Break him. I will break you. That's what he said to his son in Creed, too.
Yeah.
Break him.
And he said it twice.
Yeah.
Because that's the line from I must break you.
I must break you.
It's death. But they had no life. They have nothing.
You talking about Drago and his son?
Yeah.
Because he even said, we lost everything. And he said, the wife left him.
Yeah.
So what did the cunt come back for? And remember, at the end of Creed, when she goes to the fight, she walks out again.
Yeah.
Damn, what a cold bitch. Because the dad lost, she left, and the son lost, she left. This bitch wants winners.
So, but that's the only thing. Like, yes,
they should have fought the mother.
That's 3.
Right. Him and the son beat up the mother. All right, boys and girls. That wraps up Creed 1 and 2. I almost didn't comment and take this job because the lead was a Nick.